Hello YouTube, it looks like we've got another high ELO ranked game here with the teams being Nocturne, Shen, Lux, Varus, Sona versus Jax, Katarina, Amumu, Misfortune, and Thresh. So it looks like the matchups are going to be Nocturne versus Amumu in the jungle, Shen versus Jax top, Lux versus Katarina mid, and Varus Sona versus Misfortune Thresh at bottom lane. As far as Summoner Spell goes, everybody's running pretty standard except for Misfortune's running with Barrier instead of Ignite or Cleanse. So yeah, it should make for an interesting game, and like I say at the end of all my videos, please leave any comments on how you think I can improve. I would prefer if you try to give like specific examples, but I appreciate feedback at all times. I try to improve at every game. So anyway, as far as the high ELO players here, I'm pretty sure the only ones that I recognize are, I think it's Hoodstomp and I'm Anjo. Anjo, I don't know how you pronounce that, but I think those are the two pretty high. By high, I mean like top 100 of the brackets. So it looks like we've got this game underway here, and I'll set it up while they're buying their first items so we can better compare the people. Okay, should be all set. It looks like everybody's going relatively standard. Jax is running that Elixir of Fortitude wards and pots, so he's going to use it as like a hard pot, because that is a fun trick with Elixir of Fortitude. I'm not sure if you guys are aware that you buy it, and not only do you get that damage upgrade, but if you're low on health, you can actually bait people into weird things, because it's not a heal, and whenever you use it, you'll instantly gain whatever that health bonus is, depending on what level, 120 to 235. So you can actually use it as like an instant heal. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, Hunter's Machete and pots for the junglers, Cloth Armor and pots for Shen. Lux is running Crystalline. Oh, Nocturne taking a little bit of damage there from the MF, going to force him back here. I doubt there's going to be anything too major going on there. A little bit of smack talk going on there between them. Varus running with the Doran's Blade, MF running with Boots Pots, and Thresh running with Rejuvenation Bead and Pots, and Sona running with the Fairy Charm and Pots. Well, wards, mostly. Looks like both of the supports are fairly heavy into that support tree. Both of them got the Rejuvenation Biscuit and the Explorer's Ward. And so yeah, with minion spawning, should be all set. It looks like Nocturne's going to be going Raised Red, and Amumu's going to be starting the Wolves Blue. And it looks like they're going to give Jax a quick raise here. That's odd. Like, yeah, it gives him a little bit of, gets him a little ahead on farm. Maybe Amumu's going to do some sort of, they're going to do some sort of weird like 4-man gank here on mid. I don't know what's going to go on with that. Like, he'd have bandage toss. It's a little weird. So yeah, I think that's really going to screw with his jungle. Oh, he was doing Smiteless. Okay, I get it. He was doing Smiteless blue, and then he's going to smite red. Fair enough. Understandable. So it looks like not too much poke going on at the lanes yet. I really think Thresh is an amazing support right now. The hardest thing about him is his Q does have a really long animation time. It's similar to Nami's Q, where it's just he telepaths it so much, so it's really easy to dodge. But when he lands it just gives him such huge lane presence. But I personally think Sona Varus is a much stronger lane than MF Thresh. Looks like Nocturne is going to be doing that gank at mid lane here, forcing the flash there from Katarina. Manages to get the fear, might be able to get the first blood. There's the ignite, and there it goes. First blood goes to Lux. Amumu looks like did a gank at top, but Shen was able to at least prevent a lot of the damage there. But Varus doing some very good poke here at bottom lane, so I don't think we're going to see too much happen there. And that's really good for Lux. Lux is a really good zoner, while Katarina's, she's a real good cleanup. she does very well at cleaning up on team fights, making sure everybody goes down. It's what she's best at. And as far as initiation, the only things that they have to interrupt Katarina's channeled ult is Nocturne's Fear, Sona ult, and Shen taunt. So Shen's probably going to be saving his taunt like almost always for Katarina. That'd be my guess, just because if she gets a full channel on that and hitting like 2 or 3 targets, it's just really rough for a team fight. But they have some pretty good combinations here with Amumu, Jax, Katarina. It's just really, and MF, like, they can just wombo combo people pretty well. Looks like Katarina wanted to try and do some sort of gank there at bottom lane, but decided against it. And, yeah, it looks like on their first backs, Amumu did get that Spirit Stone, and Nocturne did get those Magic Razors plus boots. So Nocturne a little bit ahead, but that's because of that kill there. And it looks like Lux on her first back got the Chalice of Harmony. That gives her a lot of ability to poke. So far, everybody's relatively passive besides that one gank, and looks like Amumu is going to swing around back here. I don't think they have vision of this. And here it comes. If he lands a bandage toss, they are probably going to get a kill. Sona is way out of position. She is probably dead. There's a bandage toss, there's the tantrum, and there's the flash to keep up with her, and she goes down. And it looks like Nocturne's going to counter by ganking top. It looks like Amumu's going to try and stick around here. It looks like he just dropped a ward. And Jax should be able to get away from this just because he is Jax. He's got that counter strike. He might take a lot of damage here. But, ooh, nice Fear. The Fear managed to pull him back. Saving the counter strike for after the Fear saves him quite a bit of damage. Looks like he is going to go back just because he's got how much gold to buy? 1100. That should be enough to get him something substantial here. Whoa! Holy cow! That was close there. But I think she's going to get away. Holy cow. Sorry we missed that. I was too busy looking at the golds. Missed quite a bit of poke there between those two, and we just barely caught that. Excuse me. The Varus missing that Q there. And it looks like Nocturne's doing a little bit of counter jungling here, taking some rays there, and it looks like he's going to do some sort of gank here in mid lane, or at least a counter gank. I guess he decided against it. Lux has really good sustain with the Crystalline Flask and the Chalice of Harmony there. As far as farm goes, apparently I can't talk a little bit too much today. It looks like Jax is the only one that's starting to veer ahead too far for purple team. And for blue team, Lux and Varus have quite a substantial lead right now. Almost 10 farm on both lanes. 12 for Lux. So that's good. Nocturne is a little bit ahead of Amumu, but Amumu has gotten a kill instead of an assist, so I guess that evens out. Good. So any other new exciting items, really? Jax, he got some Doran's Blades on his last back, just so he has a little bit more sustain. And Sona got that Philistone. Both the supports have their Philistone, so they should be generating quite a bit of gold. Lux doing quite a bit of damage here, is going to take the blue there from Amumu. Nice job there from Lux. Sorry we missed the initial engage. Looks like she just waited for him to get low and get blue low, and then she just took it out. Maybe Katarina might be able to do something here. Does not appear to be so. Katarina is coming down. They need to back right now. If Thresh lands his hook, somebody is dead. Sona managing to dodge that, and Sona's dead again. There's no way she's getting out. There's the Varus ult. He might be able to get something out of this, but doubtful. Oh, there's Lux. Lux and Nocturne coming. They should be able to pick up something. There is the Nocturne Q. Are they going to dive this? It's a little dangerous. Lux can probably pick up Thresh there with just the Q, with just her ult. But it is on cooldown for another probably 15 seconds, so he should back. I think he's a little too high. If she lands a Q, they should be able to pick up somebody, but I think she's just going to head back. Back at top lane, looks like Jax is starting to be able to hold his own fight-wise. So we'll probably see Shen start to fall behind quite a bit then. There is the Nocturne ult there, forcing the flash there from Katarina, so good on him. And bottom for purple team was pushed back there. Still a pretty even game here, even though there's a little uneven farming for some of the teams. For some of the players, the kills and assists are managing to even up that gold quite a bit. These two, they're just not fighting on one another. There's a Amumu ult there on the Lux, and she does try to flash away, but she is going to go down here, giving the blue to Katarina. Top lane, I'm just not going to watch top lane unless somebody ganks it, because right now it's really boring, apparently. They're just like, I'll ignore you if you ignore me and let us farm. Which is okay, I guess. The only problem with it is Jax can sometimes swing way out of control there. Nocturne taking quite a bit of damage there, trying to gank the Katarina, and almost gets counter ganked there by the Amumu. But whiffing that bandage toss allows him to get away just fine. MF pounding away at this turret here, driving nails. And yeah, top lane is just top lane. Nothing too exciting going on there. We'll probably see a dragon here very soon. I wouldn't be surprised. I just gotta be careful because with Lux and Sona, it's actually relatively easy to steal the dragon there for purple team. And blue team's gotta be careful because purple team does have that wombo combo with Amumu, Jax, Katarina. But Jax doesn't have teleport, neither does Shen. Well, Shen does have his ult, so there is that, but Jax doesn't have teleport, so they can't counter. Looks like Amumu did get that boots of mobility, so he can gank a little bit more. And anything else exciting? We got the Hex Drinker for Katarina. What? That's odd. Is she going hybrid? Anyway, a lot of damage here going down at bottom lane. MF ulting, but she is going to go down there to the Varus. Varus might go down here to Thresh. He does get queued back in, but that oh man, Thresh goes down as well. That's bad news bears there for Nocturne, and not for Nocturne, for purple team. And Nocturne, it looks like blue team is going to try and pick up this dragon, but they have to be very careful. With Katarina Amumu, does Amumu have his ult up now? It's still down from the gank on mid. They just have to be very, very careful. Katarina could get like a quadra here very easily. There go. Oh. Blue team manages to pick up the dragon. Now they're chasing this cat, but they land the Q, and down she goes. That's too bad. If she had committed, she might have been able to get that at least a triple there, just because she got that kill from Nocturne. Allows her to do quite a bit of damage. Just Q, E, W. There, like the Sona probably could have brought her down and then refreshed everything. She could have QE'd, W'd again, and then ulted. Interesting. Maybe she's just using as an early game additional health. I guess Katarina does get a little bit from AD, because I know her skills, quite a few of them are hybrid. I know she gets a lot more out of AP. I know her. Okay, so her ult gets it. Her W. Her ult and her W get a little bit off of AD, but she does get MR and a little bit of health. I guess it's one of the few cheap MR items there. Looks like MF and Thresh are still trying to drive away at this turret. They might be able to take it pretty low here. I doubt they'll be able to take it here. No, they're gonna let it go. And there is a slight gold advantage in favor of blue team, just from getting that dragon and picking up that Katarina. Trading kills there at the dragon managed to keep it relatively in blue team's favor. Looks like Amumu is going to try and do some sort of gank here. And there is the there's the ult. MF ult going down there on him. And Thresh manages to land the pull. Here comes the Nocturne ult. Thresh drops his ult, slowing this Nocturne quite a bit. And he is taking a little bit of damage, but so manages to flash. Thresh manages to pick him up there with the passive from his Q, and now they're diving the Sona very hard. Sona's ult is down, so she can't do anything too crazy from it, and she is relatively and nobody's here to back her up. Might be able to pick up this Thresh with the shield there. They managed to bait her in, and she's going to go down as well. Sona getting too greedy. They almost gave up their entire lead there. And now, looks like Jax did manage to get that kill up at top there as well. Sorry for missing that. We'll try to catch it on... I'm not going to rewind, sorry. Not going to happen. Just try to improve for next time. But blue team overstayed their welcome there at bottom lane, and purple team manages to pick up the wow, 2 turrets. That's pretty good. So that's going to even up the gold there. Actually give purple team a very small advantage there, just because they managed to pick up 2 turrets. Blue team did manage to take the middle turret, but getting those outside turrets down first is pretty huge. Pretty huge, because now, like, pretty much usually what happens is all purple team will switch to mid lane and push that real quick. We'll see what happens. Katarina dropping a nice ward so she can check the race there at any given time. Oh dear, Katarina, are you in trouble? We will watch you run. Looks like Jax, the Shen ult going down there. Jax doing a lot of damage, but the Shen ult plus the taunt there manages to keep it not too far. Allows them to burst down the Jax there. Amumu ult does go down there. Katarina still hasn't ulted, and there it is, taking down the Lux. Doing quite a bit of damage to everybody else, but not enough to make her feel comfortable doing that. Thresh and MF are still up, and they are doing quite a bit of damage to the Shen. But he's going to get away just fine. Nocturne here, if he can get vision, might be able to ult on this Katarina. Deciding to come up behind here. Might be able to pick up the MF there with the help of the Sona. MF does flash, but the fear, holy cow, that managed to pick up the kill there just because she got feared in the most perfect direction. And Thresh is also probably going to go down here. Whew, good fight there from blue team. And I think the dragon is going to be up here. No, we got another minute on dragon, I guess. So they can't capitalize too much on that. Good fight there, but it looks like Varus managed to just get a turret. So that's actually pretty significant. Evens it up, and maybe Shen can do a little bit, wail on this turret a little bit, but Jax is back up. And he does have that red buff, so Amumu must be very careful. Oh, and that bait. Poor Amumu. Poor Amumu. That's the problem of not having wards. All part of the plan. Lux needs to be careful. They do have relatively good vision around mid, but with Thresh there. There can be a lot of badness happen, especially with Katarina. Thresh Katarina provides a lot of ability to keep her damage sustained going. As far as items go, a lot of gold per 5s there on Sona. Only 1 gold per 5, and it looks like he's rushing that A just then. And there's the Thresh, Jesus, what's his name? I am brain farting. Nocturne ult. derp, and the manages to pick up that kill there with the aid of everybody. And it looks like Varus is about to get hardcore ganked. Oh, he manages to pick up the MF, but he is definitely going down. There's no way he's getting away from this. No way. Sorry for the yawn. Lux lands a good bind there and a nice Sona ult there. But Amumu is in the fray now, and so they can't do too much from it. But it looks like Nocturne and Shen managed to pick up that top turret while all that was going down. So that goal advantage is now just under 4K in blue team's favor, and we probably will see a dragon fight here. Purple team does have good vision of the area, but with all of their outer turrets down, they're gonna have a little trouble. Even though Sona is just killing wards, but they do know the Amumu engaging on her, and she is taking a little bit of damage, but by the time he could kill her, all of blue team would be there. Noct doesn't have his ult up, so he can't do his normal sort of engage. Looks like he's picking up red, and then they're going to either force this dragon or force a fight. We'll see what happens here. You gonna kill that ward yet? Need to kill that ward there, purple or blue team. I think they want purple team to come. Yeah, blue team cannot comfortably engage this quite yet. Like, purple team doesn't have vision of this. Purple team is deciding to try and push this mid turret, but all of blue team is going to be there. Shen's ult is up in case the team fight breaks out hardcore. There's the Nocturne ult doing quite a bit of damage here to the MF. Thresh ult goes down. Big MF ult doing quite a bit of damage there to several blue team. Two of blue team. Katarina ult going down there, picking up some kills, picking up a kill there on Shen. But Varus and Lux are rampaging right now. Varus does go down with the Ignite plus the Jax concentrated focus fire. And Katarina is now on the run. On the run. She is going to get away just because Nocturne is and so is Sona. And Jax is going to get away as well for being low. And it looks like everybody's just going to head back after that fight. As far as items go, it looks like Jax did get that Trinity, so his damage is going to go up quite a bit, and it looks like he's going to get that Merc Treads next. Shen does have that Sunfire, so he has pretty good sustain, and it looks like he's going to be getting that, oh shoot, Randuin's Omen next. Nocturne rushed the Iron Locket of Solari. That's actually kind of interesting. I guess he likes the cooldown reduction, and the health regen and armor is not bad, plus it's got a good active. Oh, they have 2 Iron Lockets. Huh, interesting there. I know it's a good item. It's really good. Really good. Sorry, I was reading it. I thought it just did a flat 50, but apparently it does plus 10 for every level you have. Which is really good. Really good. And it looks like Thresh rushed that Aegis. Let's see, anything else crazy exciting here? Both have Bloodthirsters, but that Varus is pretty far ahead. He does have that Phantom Dancer instead of just a Zeal that MF has. As far as gold, yeah, blue team is starting to get way ahead there. Nocturne ult there on the Thresh. I was having trouble seeing them. There's just so many ghosts there. Katarina trying to get away here. Shen is staying with her, and it looks like blue team is still going to keep brawling here at mid lane. Nice MF ult going down there, bringing a lot of blue team low. And it looks like Sona is going to go down, and so Varus manages to escape. Mumu does go down to the Varus. Varus managing to do a good job kiting, but Jax is starting to clean up. But he is going to go down here because he is taunted under the turret, and now MF is all alone with just Shen Nocturne now. So let's see if she can defend something here. Thresh is back up since he died pretty early in that fight. And it looks like blue team's gonna try and push mid? I don't know. I don't think they can do it. Just because MF can just auto-attack him. And by auto-attack him, I mean clear the waves. Why this game so hard? I don't know, Jax. Why is this game so hard? Looks like Thresh is trying to push his turret just a little bit here. What's his soul count at? 72, so that puts him at pretty good armor and AP rating. Looks like 59. It's pretty interesting how that goes down to 0.5 per soul. Starts off at, I think it's 1 for 1, and drops down to 0.5 once he gets to 100, and then it stays at 0.5 for the rest of the game. But it's a good passive, that's for sure. Infinite scaling. So he just likes building HP and magic resist for the most part. Looks like purple team is afraid that blue team wants to do this Baron, and I think Dragon is going to be back up here soon. I don't know when it went down. 1956, so it should be back up at 2556. We got another minute until Dragon's up. And here comes the gank. 3-man gank here on Shen. He could just ult away. You take him on a run, Shen? You're dead, Shen. You're just dead. MF managed to pick up that turret there, and it looks like purple team is going to force this dragon, this Baron now. Blue team is going to try and contest it. We'll see what happens here. They just need that with that Jax, though. Jax is pretty scary. Blue team, can you contest this? Can you contest this? And there's the ult from Varus. Lux almost steals it, but the Amumu manages to smite it. Varus does bring down the Amumu, and I think all of purple team's gonna. I think purple is gonna get aced here. Jack's doing a lot of damage, but I don't think it's enough. Oh, Katarina doing huge damage, but only manages to bring people low. MF doing a good job of dodging this Lux's skills, but 4 for 4 trade, and purple team did get the Baron, but MF is the only one with Baron buff. MF still doing a good job there, dodging the Lux's skills. They really want to kill each other. It's pretty hilarious, actually. Boom! Boom! Holy cow! I'm sorry if I blew out your ears there, but that was awesome. That was a blind snipe. Absolutely no vision of that. Very good, very good. Wow. That's awesome. Well played, Lux. God, Lux is one of my new favorites. Like, she's just awesome. Plus, they have that new Iron Legion skin. Anyway, it looks like purple team is going to try and pick up this dragon at the same time. They got to be careful, because Nocturne has a lot of damage. Run, purple, run. Lots of wards getting dropped there. Purple team did pink it, so lots of pink wards going down, actually. It looks like blue team's going to try, and this is dangerous. Don't do this, blue team. Purple team's like, yeah, they should really contest that, I think. I guess they only have 4, while blue team has 5. It's unfortunate that purple team wasn't able to hold on to that Baron buff, because without it, they're in a little bit of trouble, because they are 6k behind. Jax isn't able to backdoor, and blue team manages to pick up that turret. And down goes the MF. That is really rough for them. Amumu is so low already. Nice Varus ult going down, catching all 3 there. And looks like Shen is going to be able to tank for quite a while there. And manages to bring down 3 people already. Down goes Jax, and that's going to be game, ladies and gentlemen. They should be able to push for at least both Nexus turrets here, because MF isn't up for 20 seconds, and let's face it, Thresh doesn't do much damage unless he builds AP. Yeah, he provides a hell of a lot of utility, and it's OP, but when he doesn't have anybody to support him, it's just not enough. And down he's going to go. Lots of burst there. That's game. That is game, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way they're going to be able to come back. Not even with the best MF ult ever. GG, ladies and gentlemen. GG. Oh god, being greedy. Excuse me, diving that Shen. The Shen diving the MF. Okay, well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. It was quite a bit one-sided there after about the 15-minute mark there in blue team's favor. And I think the game change was those dragons? I'm not sure what the definitive, if there was a definitive game change. I just know that they had, blue team had quite a few really good ganks there, like that 3-man gank on Amumu really characterized the nature of this beast. Plus, Lux was playing very well. It was a really good Lux. So, carrying hard, plus Varus was doing a good job. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Please feel free to leave comments down below saying how I could improve. I would prefer if you can give me specific examples, but all constructive criticism is always appreciated. Please don't call me just a dick or something. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.